So the trick is simply to increase the size of the crowd. That's the idea of a coin join. Let's add more inputs, more outputs from different people, and then we have actual anonymity set inside a single transaction and benefit from the idea of Bitcoin's rather anonymous transaction pattern. And then the big question is, how do we coordinate these coin joins, right? We're all of a sudden in a consensus problem. Many people want to sign their transaction together. How do we do that in an adversarial environment, right, where we have disruptive denial of service attackers who don't want these transactions to succeed? Because of course with a collaborative transaction, if one input does not sign the transaction, the entire transaction is invalid and will never make it to the blockchain. And so here we need a way to defend denial of service. We pick a central provider who registers these inputs and outputs and signatures of our partially signed Bitcoin transaction. And if someone misbehaves, the service provider kicks him out, right? That's the denial of service prevention. Really useful, it works, it's efficient, it scales. Of course, the obvious downside is if this service provider can link inputs to outputs, then we might have privacy against the global outside adversary, but an active adversary who is either the coordinator or who has compromised the coordinator, he would see the flow of money. Right? So it's not a pure, strong privacy guarantees. And so blind signatures again come to the rescue, similar to with coin swaps. We simply create an eCash token for a valid input registration, right? An anonymous blind cookie. And then the rule is that only those who have this anonymous token can register outputs.